Hey family, how y'all doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful, blessed day no matter where you are. I decided to come and talk to you a little bit about traveling abroad. I'll make it specific to the motherland, what I do to prepare when I go, some of the things that I take, but I try to keep it short and sweet. I've been thinking a lot about what to talk about when I'm on here with you guys because I have lots of stories to tell. At 70, I got plenty, but I need you guys to help me by asking me questions in the comment down below. I'll answer you guys. And if I can do a video about that question to help lots of people at one time, that's what I'll do. It's like you're my muse, and I thank you in advance for that. So anyways, I want to be clear, y'all. When I go to the motherland, it's because I go there to reconnect to my ancestors, my brothers and my sisters in the Gambia. I go there to check on a project at the Food Forest, the HYBASIA Food Forest project in Jambanjelly. And that's in West Africa, y'all. That's where lots of my ancestors were from via a DNA test. Yes. And if you want any other stories about that, look in my playlist. I have lots of videos about it. And I have lots of videos when I was in the Gambia. So enjoyed looking at every last one of them. It's free. So anyway, guys, before I go, I always think about one thing. Is my passport current? And yes, I'm a person that takes immunizations, so I make sure that they're up to date. If you're a person that don't like to take any immunizations, I advise you to go to the Gambia website and see what's the necessary ones they have. And if you have exceptions to being immunized, they'll also tell you what doctors note you need to say you're allergic to this or allergic to that for them to waive it. And it also lets you know if you have to take any tests before you go or after you go if you don't take any immunizations. And I'll leave that at that. It's a personal thing. Make sure your passport is current. That's what I make sure. Mine is good, y'all, for a while. I personally have a residency in the Gambia, but still I look at my visa to make sure that it's up to date because the residency card expires on the end of the year. And so if you're not there, you know when you get there, you have to get it renewed. Because when you're leaving, they're going to look for the extension on the back of the passport if you stay longer than 30 days. Because that visa is for 30 days at a time unless you're a resident. So anyways, you go on the website as well if you think you want to be a resident, and it will tell you the necessary steps you need to become a resident of the Gambia. I make sure I have $100 US bill, the blue bills, at least, y'all, at least 100 or 200 minimum. Because if that ATM machine does not work there, your Visa, MasterCard, sometimes the ATM is down on the weekends, like from Thursday to Sunday. It might run out of money. So you will need to have money where you can go to the currency exchange and get you money if you need it. And, just in case. My advice, if not, hey, you on your own. Don't call me. And do not advise anybody to move anywhere, not just the Gambia, without visiting first. Extended stay, y'all. I advise at least 3 to 6 months extended stay. Use Airbnb or any other app. And then you just put in how much you want to pay a month. You tell them your requirements. If you want a house or if you just want an apartment, if you want a gated community or just a regular community. If you want air conditioning, you don't want air conditioning, it's up to you, y'all. If you want to stay in a tourist area like Serrekunda, put that in there. It's all up to you, y'all. And while you're on the app, you'll be able to see photos of the area. And if you want, you can make a reservation to stay at a hotel the first day and then go to the Airbnb and see if you like it first. Me, myself, I usually schedule it for 1 month. And then if I don't like it, I go to the other Airbnb and look and see if I like it first before I make the confirmation on that second one. But it's all up to you, y'all. Whether you do 1 night at a hotel or 1 month at an Airbnb before you go to the other one for your longer stay. And then I make sure that I have contact with people that I know. It's like people that know people, like my Patreons. They already have a relationship with me. And so because they have a relationship with me as being my patron, I will be able to connect them with the people that I know. Because that's how it works, y'all. Networking. That's very, very important. And if you don't like networking, that is also your choice. You can go there and decide that you want to just be free as a bird and figure out how to ride the taxis yourself and how to flag them down and ask them how much it costs, or do a share taxi or ride the geli. Your experience is always up to you, guys. And when you're there, whether Gambia or anywhere else, I would Google the money wherever I'm going, research what the money is, whether it's Ghana cities or Gambian Dalasi, look up how much that money is worth compared to the US dollar, the conversion. It's on the internet, y'all. You just Google it and say $1 to how many cities or this many cities to $1. It's like in the Gambia, 100 dalasi is like $2, just roughly in my head. That's how I could figure out the money, because before then it used to seem like monopoly money, y'all. I just couldn't figure out in my head what anything was. And I think from the videos people are making, they're very confused when they travel. They always talking about people trying to cheat them because they this color, that color, they from this country, they from that country. And I just think it's more because of the ignorance of the exchange system. It's not bad to be ignorant about something. It's just bad not to learn better, you know? So $100 is not $100, y'all. Remember, $100 is not $100, even though I hear people keep saying that all the time. $100 is like $2. That'll make it easier in your head. $500, $10. So when you go out bargaining with somebody about a price, you can know inside of your head how much you would pay in US dollars and go up and down on the price until you decide at the maximum price that you're willing to pay. And then if you're not willing to pay, just walk away and just go to the next place and do a comparison shopping. Just take your time and have fun. I also make sure I have all the medication that I need, because you can get some medications over there at the pharmacy, and it's okay. They have a couple of places that I know that I use while I'm there, but it's way more convenient to just bring your own medication, because sometimes the dosage is not available, and so you'll end up having to take more pills than you bargained for, because instead of taking 2 of one thing, you'll be taking 4 of something, or instead of taking 1 tablet, you might have to take 2. Save yourself the trouble by just making sure you have enough medication to last you. So most times the medication lasts up to 3 months before you have to renew it. So probably the maximum I'd stay if it was the first time going would be 3 months. So I'd have enough medication to last me, so I wouldn't have to test if I ran out. But I have run out before and gotten medication from that Medicare pharmacy that's by the turntable. But y'all, when you go grocery shopping, I go to Maroons and I go to those corner store, the corner drugstore, different little ShopRites and all of that, just so I can get certain things that I need, like the meat products, like chicken wings or sandwich fixings. The bakery has bread. And y'all, personally, I don't like the cake over there because it's not sweet. It's pretty, but it's not tasty to me. But you may have different taste buds. Your taste buds may be better than mine. That's all I got to say about that. But they do have different kind of snacks available at the regular grocery store. Now, the little corner stores for the local people use, they have things like the local bread and minutes for your phone. You can get that put on your phone. And other little small items they have in there, like water and toilet paper if you run out. The prices, of course, will be different than at the bigger stores, because their cost of doing business is higher, because the more you buy, the cheaper the price when you're doing wholesale. It's just business, y'all. And if, like I say, if you want to get souvenirs, go there when you have the time to just shop first, window shop first. Just look around, enjoy yourself. And if you're too tired, come back the next day. Or just, if you're not tired, just say you go there early, you look at everything, you go and have lunch, and then you go back that evening to the places that you have an interest in, and then bargain till you get the prices that you want, or just walk away. That's what I do. And I treat people the way I want to be treated, y'all. So I personally haven't had all of these things about all this fighting I've been hearing about and people getting in altercations. I haven't had that experience. I'm not invalidating other people's experience, but I don't know how they act even when they're in their own home country, y'all. I just don't know. If I don't know the person personally, how can I think that their story is even accurate if I haven't heard the other person's side of the story? It's always more than one side to a story, y'all. But some people just like to do the sensationalism so you can share. I seem like bad news travels faster than good news. And some people are negative about people sharing the positives. They think that people need to borrow trouble, as my grandmother would say, from other people so they can put that on their videos. It's nonsense, y'all. I don't borrow trouble in America, so why would I borrow trouble anywhere I go, whether it's the Gambia, Ghana, or anywhere? If it's not my experience, y'all, you're not going to hear me talk about it at all. It's not my business. It's just not. Everything happens everywhere. And don't let folks scare you about your gender. Make friends with people. They will have your back. I would prefer to go around treating people like my brothers and my sisters than to worry about somebody treating me like a girlfriend or a wife. I've been married before, y'all. That's enough. I have grandchildren. I have great-grandchildren. I have adult children. I have big family, whether in the USA or abroad, as being adopted into many families. So y'all, that's my advice. Stick with agape love when you're abroad. It's bow weavers trying to find a home everywhere in the world. Everywhere in the world, even here in the USA. So it's not particularly different because you're traveling. You hear me? It's not particularly different because you're traveling. And bow weavers come in all genders. They just trying to find a home, y'all. I'm not interested in no bow weavers. And helping your own people, whether they're in your family of origin or in your extended family, is fine. Teamwork is wonderful. That's why you see the Food Forest Project works so wonderfully. Whether I'm there, I'm not there, it continues, y'all. One person don't stop no show. It doesn't. I learned to manage it well. I have a budget before I go. I know how much I have to work with. I use the ATM machines. And I know that the money in the ATM machine is because that's the money in the bank. It ain't free money. So just like I don't misuse the ATM here, I sure not gonna misuse it over there. And it's not magic, y'all. Don't let people make y'all think that just because the conversion rate seems like a lot of money, Don't let anybody tell you it's cheap anywhere else other than where you're from. It is not cheap, y'all, to be abroad. You have to make sure that you have money coming in every month. And like I said, have your backup money until you know that the ATM works. And if you want to have money transfers done, make sure you open you up an account when you get there and understand what it takes for your bank here to transfer the money there. It takes a while, it's complicated, and y'all, I have the account over there, but just to get money out of my dollar account there from the money that I had there took me almost an hour, y'all. And that was just for a little money out. So I couldn't imagine having bigger money transferred over to try to pay for something. I don't know how that would work, y'all. And for right now, I don't have to think about it. Whatever particular clothing you want made, y'all, I advise you to go and pick your fabric out when you get there and go to a tailor that hopefully you'll meet somebody that actually knows somebody, as they say. That's that networking thing again. And then you give that tailor one outfit to make for you, meaning giving them the fabric. Let them measure you, tell them you want it lined, and they'll just put that on the price. Ask them how much in advance. They will tell you how much the lining costs. They'll tell you how much it costs for them to create it for you, you know, the labor. And then you tell them if you want your head covering with the dress or the pants or the pants and top or whatever, you know what you want made. And if you want a matching bag, let's make sure you have enough fabric for that. And you just let them know how much fabric you have, and they will tell you if you have enough to make that bag. But I'm telling you, it's a good deal to get your clothes made while you're there. They'll be custom made just for you, designer originals. You can make the sketch yourself and they can create it from your sketch, or look it up online and just do a screenshot and have a picture of it, and it'll come out looking even better, especially if you change the sleeves or you change the neckline, change the length of the dress. They have half of this dress and half of the other dress, a split here, no split there. It's all kind of ways you can decide to have your dress designed. Even if you want embroidery around the neck, they can do that as well. Not everybody now, but some people can really do great design work over there. And the cost is very reasonable. I couldn't give you any flat rate because I've used many different tailors. Some I like better than others, but they have lots of them. And we are just speaking about the Gambia for now. But I've had outfits made in every country I've gone in. Every country I've gone in. So anyway, y'all, if you have shoes, make sure that they're comfortable shoes, because you may or may not be able to find shoes that's comfortable over there to buy. It's not shoe stores like here. You know, they do have some, but that doesn't mean they have the size for you. Sometimes they may just have one or two different styles of shoes that'll fit you. Kind of like going to a or Marshalls or, I don't know, Walmart or something. I don't know. It's just, you get what you get. So you like it or you don't. So I advise you, bring your own comfortable shoes. Bring your own comfortable dress shoes as well. If you have makeups, if you wear that, bring that as well, because you may or may not be able to find it when you get there. And you don't have to worry about things for your hair. They do have beauty supply stores over there. So you're good. And know that when you get there, you can get things like solar lights and flashlights and little knick-knacky stuff. They have that, y'all. So you don't have to overdo things. Bring your favorite snack just to get you started, just so you'll be having comfort things when you first get there until you figure out what's what in different places. And when you go out to eat, just enjoy yourself. Look at the menu, look at the price, decide what you want. And if you like it there, you can go back. Nobody gonna be doing anything to you at the restaurant. And y'all, all this hocus pocus voodoo stuff people been talking about, please take what people say with a bag of salt. Because just imagine if something like that was so good, would our ancestors have been enslaved in the first place? Us that have come from our ancestry of the continent of Africa. If anything had any power, we wouldn't have been enslaved almost 300 years, y'all. It's just fairy tales to scare people and to control people. And I don't know, why would you want to control somebody? Sometimes people want to sell a service or just want you to share their scary stories around so they can get likes, views, and shares. Oh my. Like lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my. We grown, y'all. We grown. We can do what we want now with no fear. Have no fear. The Most High didn't give you a spirit of fear. That's something that's learned, y'all. That's a learned behavior. And just remember, He prepared a table before me. As they say, in the presence of my enemies. What they say, I have no fear, for the Most High is with me. You have your angels that's gangsters that protect you wherever you go. Nothing will happen to you that ain't supposed to happen to you. No matter where you are in the world, y'all, have no fear. You could be right wherever you are right now, wherever you're watching me from, and not wake up in the morning, because tomorrow is not promised to anybody. And even if somebody goes somewhere and they fall dead, believe you me, one day this too shall pass for each and every person in this world that's ever lived. So it's nothing to fear, y'all. You know not the hour. So as they say, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Be ready. If you are ready, you ain't got to be ready. Just, you ain't got to get ready. Be ready. Always ready. I want to be here till 101, y'all. And go to sleep and just wake up on the other side. But it's up to the Most High if I live to be 101 with my strong mind and all my senses. So have no fear just because somebody else went after they visited the motherland for a week, 2, 3 months, a year, 2. Nobody killed nobody, y'all. People love to tell horror stories because people like what they know. And people like telling horror stories. And people like hearing horror stories. But let them not give you a spirit of fear. It's unnecessary. It's unneeded. So I'm just letting you know. For whoever's out there who needs to hear that, it's all about relationships. Treating people like you want to be treated. Not try to make everybody a freaking other. It's not a them and us, no matter where you are. Birds of a feather flock together. Good people draw good people to them. And negative people draw negative people to them. That is how it works, y'all. Birds of a feather flock together. So try to be the bird that you want to flock with. And you will not have to worry about anybody doing anything to you. I'm telling you what I know. But now if you want to stay in fear because people like what they know and you love being afraid, then do your thing, you grown. But anyway, if you have any questions, please ask me. I reiterate, I don't advocate moving anywhere before you visit first. If you think you can't afford to visit before you go, you're definitely not ready to move at all. Don't go nowhere broke, y'all. You just can't do that. Why would you go and be uncomfortable somewhere else where you know they don't have social services or anything? And no, poor people don't need to give you their food and rescue you and feed you. You grown. You don't borrow no trouble. Don't be no trouble to nobody. Have yourself together where you can take care of yourself no matter where you go in this world, y'all. Make sure you got money to back yourself up. And if you need to go back home and replenish yourself, do that. Let your relatives know where you are. Make sure everybody got your WhatsApp number. And update them, y'all. Update them. Even if you don't do YouTube videos, do videos and send it by WhatsApp or post it on Facebook so your family and friends can know what's going on with you and can be feeling okay, that you're okay. And please, whether you're female or male, do not be going to places in the dark, like walking on the beach and all of that, by yourself. No matter where you are in the world, not even in Galveston. Safety in numbers. Safety in numbers. And you ain't got to be in the dark all the time. Go and enjoy yourself in the daytime. When it's dark, go home. If you're not at the restaurant or hotel, go home. Just my advice, y'all, but do what y'all want. If y'all get mugged or anything, whether it's here in Galveston or anywhere else, you on your own, because I already told you. Make your plans during the day. When you at night, be with other people, or make sure it's just starting to turn dark and it's still early and there's other people out there on the beach, and then you just go to your car or to your taxi. I use private taxi all the time, but it's up to you. You don't have to. You can do share taxi if you want. Those little shared taxis where a lot of people is in it, they gilly. It's all up to you, y'all. But anyway, I just was coming out here just to talk to you guys about what I do before I travel, especially to the motherland. I save my money before I go. I make sure that I get the cheapest ticket possible online. I let it watch the price. I know what's my limit because I travel economy. I'd rather save the money and spend it while I get there instead of worry about being in business class or whatever. But it's up to you. Y'all do what y'all want. But anyway, y'all, that is about all I got to say for tonight. Y'all enjoy the rest of your week. I just so happy every time I wake up to see another day, y'all. I know I'm blessed. Every day I can see y'all, I'm blessed. All my other senses is with me. I'm blessed. And I say peace and blessings to all of y'all. If you have not subscribed, please do. It's free. I'll leave the information down below. If you feel motivated to donate to HYBASIA Food Forest Project, the money is used 100% to fund our project. It's an ongoing project, y'all. That is for the whole community. It's a learning resource lab, y'all. It's a living classroom. People are learning permaculture. Grow what you eat what you grow. Don't use chemicals, all natural. It's a organic farming and teamwork put together, y'all. It's amazing. It's amazing. Anyway, I love you all again. Till next time, y'all. Peace, peace, power to the people. And I'm out, y'all. Bye.